Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome to your August 2019 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a new view, something different that I'm trying for all 12 signs. I know this is a little different for me, and I am losing a little bit of light because it's starting to get dark out. So I hope that that's okay with you. But Sagittarius. Thank you again so much for joining me. Now listen, Sagittarius, all I have to say is this. For most of the month of August 2019, I feel that there will be many of you. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is a little crooked here. Adjusting. Maybe you'll be doing some adjusting. I don't know. It may be a little crooked, but I just want to get the message out to you folks. So I don't think it really matters. So Sagittarius, I do feel that you are in control of the things that you value. I think you narrowed down a lot of the different things that you value from, this vast array of different projects that you want to work on. Whether if you're a woman and, you're into makeup, and then the next thing you know, you're into purses, and then the next thing you know, you're into perfume, and you're into beautifying your home. Or you're into working out and then going to the gym. I mean, it's just a lot. But for the month of, now it's just gonna irritate me. Sorry guys, sorry. But for the month of August 2019, Sagittarius, I do feel that you are narrowing down what you value within your life. I think you've already kind of known, but I think what you're doing is narrowing down what you really want to focus on as far as prioritizing. And you're in control of the growth of this. So if you went on a shopping spree, like I said, you were into like makeup, and then you're into bags, and then you're into like shoes, and then there's all these different things that, oh, I really want this, and I really want the best of it, so I'm gonna like do all this research and blah 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 blah. Dudes, maybe it's like, oh, I wanna get better tools, and then I want to do this to the house, and then I want to plant a garden, and then I want to do something better at work, and then I want electronics. Like if, I'm trying to, I don't really know, I'm not a dude, but, there's this vast array of things that has distracted you. It's been nice little distractions, because in the past, you were trying to focus on things that you knew that you had the resources to put toward, to invest in. And now I see this little bit of a switch where you're narrowing down all of these several different things that you want to pursue to maintain and build a certain kind of abundance. Growth. What do you value? Finding the things that you value, narrowing it down, and really pursuing the growth of those things. So instead of 10 different things that you want to go after, you're narrowing it down to 5. From like a bunch, you're going down to like 50%. So I do want to reassure you that you're on the right track when you're doing this. You are in a position within your family, as well as at work. You're in a position to make this kind of call, mostly because you're being seen as someone who's experienced enough to be seen as the expert, as the person that, this is a position of power, actually. And coming into that, I think you're embracing that, and that therefore you don't want to squander, as far as what you decide you want to invest in. You don't want to waste your time. You want to be super effective, and you want to be really efficient. So in order to do this, you understand that all of the different things that you want to pursue needs to be narrowed down and prioritized. So I really like that kind of energy for you, because it's very grounded. And I do feel that it's a little different for a fire sign, and for me to say that to a Sagittarius for the month of August, but I do really like this kind of energy. I think you're more so tapping into and accepting this position of power, which is really nice, and then you're converting it into a more grounded kind of energy instead of scattered and overexcited. So I do really like how you're reining that in. Now, your energy for the month of August at the center of the read is the Four of Cups in reversed. The energies that are circulating and surrounding you for the month of August is the Hierophant in reversed, as well as the Ace of Pentacles in reversed, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Don't be afraid of these reversals, my friends. It's all G. It's all G. It's all gravy. So with your energy being here, the reason why I feel that you are accepting this position of power, of understanding, and being sought after for your experience, and people coming up to you with questions, people at work as well as people at home, like, hey, what do you think we should do, and being sought after to be a leader, really. You know, you're focusing on certain things that will bring you value, that is valuable to you, that is so easy for you to invest time, energy, and money, that if the people within your life are not on board or they give you some kind of like shitty ass offer that just is not in line with what you're working on, you'll look at it, you may entertain it, but you'll be like, okay, I'm cool with that part of what you're trying to do, I'm not cool with that part over there, and there's this sense of empowerment where you don't really want to back down or compromise. So if somebody gives you some kind of like shitty ass like deal, you're like, no, that's not the deal, and I'm not signing where you want me to sign until we start negotiating. So I do like that. With the Hierophant being in reversed here, this is a different kind of energy. You may be receiving information, help, and support from unlikely sources. This would be the time if you wanted, like I said, being in a position of power in which if you needed to change any kind of rule book, any kind of standards, any kind of rules, you are in a position to do this, and this is a time to do it. If there's any kind of groundwork, boundaries that need to be set, any kind of rules, regulations, standards, policies, procedures, things of that nature within your home or at work, this is a good time to do it. For some reason, I feel the slate has been wiped clean, and now it's like, no, rule number 1 is going to be this, because you're in a position to change all of this. Mostly because you're being seen as someone who understands what we're trying to value, what we're trying to invest in. With the Ace of Pentacles being in reversed here, if there are any offers that are coming in, they're very minimal. It may not be particularly attractive to you, but nonetheless, it is an offer. You may be calling the shots and being so empowered to the point where you're like, no, if you're going to give me this shitty ass fucking offer, I'm not going to take it. Pretty much with, these two energies right here. So I do like how you're really stepping into this controlled kind of energy and power of investing what you value. And if people, and you're really narrowing it down as far as what you want to invest your time, effort, and money in, because you do see the long term, down the road. Therefore, that's what's gonna propel you to invest yourself and discovering what you want to value, what you want to invest in. Because purses, shoes, makeup, electronics for dudes, and tools, yeah, that's great, but it's also more so, those are items that just kind of provide you with instant gratification. And now you're looking more down the road of what's going to give me long-term gratification. Gratification that keeps on giving, that keeps on giving back to me, and my value and my status amongst everyone, amongst my peers, amongst my, my social group, within my family, amongst my siblings. So I kind of like that. Now, with the Five of Pentacles being in here in reverse as well, this is having a greater appreciation for the times when you did not have enough. You will have enough. I think you're very confident that you will have a sufficient amount of funds, and or a sufficient amount of support from those around you, because you are in a position of power. But having gratitude, having an understanding that where you were before, you've matured and you've grown so much more. And the decisions that you have made up until this point has kind of supported the people that you care most about. There has been, a little bit of a slowdown of energy. I think this is why it has caused you to stop, evaluate, and then determine what you want to invest a lot of your time, effort, and money in, and your energy into, things that will be long-term. Because this kind of investment of short-term, it does only give you instant gratification just for a moment, and then there's this like stalling of like, when am I going to feel great again? When am I going to feel accomplished again? So I feel that's really what the energy of the Eight of Wands in reverse is coming in with. Whoa! The Page of Swords decided to come out. This could be one of your children, but this is also the energy of trying to seek and understand, get more information, collect more information, but it is an immature kind of energy. So if you are embarking on a new style of doing something, and you want to maintain fairness, but you also want to ensure that you're collecting enough information that's fair, that makes sense to you, that will make sense to everyone that's involved, whether that's your family or your team at work as well. But I do like this energy. I like it because you're very much in control of everything, which is, it's good. I want to caution you as well that when you have this kind of energy and responsibility, just be cautious of ensuring that you have enough sleep, because I feel the sense of being burnt out at a certain point. But let's add an additional layer onto this, guys. Yeah, definitely pursuing things that will bring you value. Paired with your energy of the Four of Cups in reverse is the Lovers. So this is a lot about decision making a decision. You are divinely guided to make these kind of decisions, and discernment as well, with the Four of Cups being in reverse. If opportunities from the past come back around, do you want to take it? Does it fit the bill? Does it satisfy your long-term goal here? But with the Lovers, you are going to decide on things and make decisions that you are very much drawn to because of the angel in the Lovers card. And you're going to be deciding on investing in things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that instill that kind of love for yourself, self-love, as well as love for your family members and everyone that you hold really, really close and near and dear to you. Changing up the rules, changing up the rule book. We have the Hierophant in reverse paired with the Page of Wands. So this is a very excited, kind of adventurous type of energy. You are in a position to change the rules. You're in a position to do things a little differently based on what you want to shift your focus in with investments. And it's creating this spark within you, a spark of motivation, and really wanting to be very adventurous and wanting to really get more information about it. This is how motivated you are. It's created a lot of excitement within your own, kind of within yourself, to really push you to pursue a lot of the things that you're going to value and that you want to value, that you want to build value in. Now, anything that there is emotional clarity being found here with the Seven of Cups in reverse paired with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Anything that may be minimal, you won't have an emotional attachment to anything. You're not going to be taking sloppy seconds. Let's just say that. So the emotional clarity with what you want to invest in, even if it may seem minimal, even if it may seem small. It's going to take baby steps. I think you understand that, because you are harnessing a very grounded kind of energy for the month of August. Paired with the Five of Pentacles in reverse is the Queen of Pentacles. So a very grounded kind of energy. You may know this person. She may be of assistance to you if this is not your energy. I feel more so actually that this is your energy. I think you're really driving this thing home with a grounded feel, and really focusing on what you want to invest in. And so I think this is more so your energy. I don't think this is someone else. This is your energy, very, very focused, very, focused on the pentacle in her lap. She understands that, hey, where I've been before, I'm much more mature now. I have gratitude for where I've been. And now I know what I want to focus my energy on. Things that bring me value. What brings you value? Well, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, we have the Ten of Cups upright. This is what you want to value. After a time of a slow period and a little bit of distractions everywhere that kind of stunted your growth, this is what you want to invest in. Your happily ever after, emotional stability, emotional happiness, complete emotional satisfaction with yourself as well as with your family. I'm going to leave it there for now. Because I think it's a very good type of energy. Basically what I really want to say without sounding too redundant is that, you're in a position of power. You're being sought or seen as, oh, Lord of mercy, I need a drink. You're being seen as a very grounded kind of energy. You're the one that's in control. You're the one that understands where the value is and what you want to invest in. And it's a good direction to go in for the better interest of yourself and your family. Now, for all 12 signs, I'm doing a pick a card, 2 cards. So, pick a card section. Now, if you picked card number 1, let's see what it is. Gemini. What? Okay. So the Gemini read for the month of August 2019 may be of assistance to you as well. So you may want to check that out. So card number 1, Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So if you picked card number 1, check out the Gemini read. If you pick card number 2, what? Are you serious? Aquarius? What? So 2 air sign readings. So if you picked card number 2, check out the Aquarius read for the month of August 2019. Card number 2, Aquarius. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So those readings may be of assistance to you. I think it would be super cool if you checked out those readings as well and it led you back to your own reading. But I am going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful month of August, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.